I was knocked out for 10 days? Bro, what? Your head is getting clearer. You can see a white ceiling. You wonder how long you've been asleep. You feel someone's presence beside you.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Why are you here?
Thank goodness you finally came to. I was so worried about you. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted.
For 10 days?
I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. But your power, it was amazing. You mean the shadows? They're what we're fighting against. And the power you used, we call it persona.
Oh, no.
We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you. My dad died in an accident when I was little.
Oh.
My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine.
I appreciate the honesty.
It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekkokan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
It's not your fault.
Thanks. But still. Here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth. So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up.
I'm just gonna chill in the hospital then.
Bye.
Bye. Yo, long time no see. What's up? Did you have an upset stomach or something? Yeah, I had an upset stomach that took me 10 days. Anyways, I got something to tell you. What's up? Actually, oh wait, I'm not supposed to say anything. Sorry, man. Someone's full of energy today. I could hear you from all the way over there. Huh? You two came separately today, even though you guys are in the same dorm. We're all tired of hearing you talk about that. Hepta-kun, are you feeling better? Sorry to hit you this first thing in the morning, but it's Kutsuki-san wants to talk to you today. Come to the 4th floor of the dorm after school today. Don't forget. Morning. That's enough about mammoths. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. And that wraps it up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of lessons about stones. I'd rather just talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history is not that exciting until then. Though I'm paid to do this, so I gotta. It's tough being an adult. Next is the Jomon period. Where do samurai get their day in the sun? I'll just ask a question at random, call it a day. Hey, Junpei. What was the style of houses in the Jomon period called? How am I supposed to know about something way back then? Quick, I'm like, what the heck is he talking about? I don't know. Jeez. I'm assuming elevated houses? Do I not have a guide? I didn't study this. That'd be cheating. That'd be cheating. Jamon. I don't know, elevated houses? There's no use teaching you guys if you're gonna get the simplest questions wrong. Well, it'll all be fine once we hit the age of katanas. Whoa, that's all I get for the wrong answer? He really doesn't care. The answer you gave was wrong. I mean, I didn't learn any of this. I'll be honest, I use a guide for these answers. Class has ended for today. There seems to be something important going on at the dorm. We decided to go back early. There's no one in the lounge. You were told to go to the 4th floor. Alright, I mean, I'll save the fact that I didn't get this, so my reputation isn't that great. Because he didn't even say anything about, like, what era that was from. If it's like, oh, were you paying attention to class? Yeah, but it's like, bro, I didn't even hear you even say, like, what this thing was about. Alright, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I feel like I could definitely go into the women's restroom, but, I got a reputation for it. You feel normal. Yeah, I'm making my way to the 4th floor. Oh, okay, cool. I'm on the 4th floor. Yukari, Mitsuru, the chairman, and an unfamiliar male student are sitting here.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat.
By the way, it's 4:20. Blaze it. Wait, is it 4:20 or is it I think it's still 4:19.
Before that.
Fuck.
I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay,
going, bro?
Let me start off by asking you this.
Okay.
Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
Excuse me?
I'm not surprised by your reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere.
Okay, so you guys were yanking my chain. You guys knew it.
Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
It occurs each night as the clock strikes 12.
Mitsuru, I still regret not choosing you my last playthrough. Wait, we could date?
It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting.
Ooh, okay. I mean, I guess right now for Persona 3, I only have two options right now, but
You saw those creatures.
we'll see.
We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, C's for short.
C's, okay.
On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, The power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users. Which means it's all up to you guys.
How convenient.
I'm glad you're quick to understand.
Mitsuru opens the case on the table. A silver gun gleams uncannily from inside.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Alright.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. But wasn't that... Oh, never mind.
Was that the whole part of the test? You joined C's to fight the shadows. Voice rings in your head. What? Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt be blessed with creating personas in a full arcana. Oh, this is fucking JoJo's, isn't it? You've established a C social link of the full arcana. You may earn an XP bonus when fusing personas of the full arcana. You feel your inner strength growing. You recall what Igor said about the power of social links. The intensity of social links strengthens the power of the personas. Social links. Are these the bonds you form with people you meet? You are still tired from your hospital stay. You decide to return to your room. Didn't see that coming. What's up, Seiya Jeff? Oh, but didn't seize that coming. Oh my god, I get it. As you were dozing off, you felt someone's presence.
Hi, how are you?
Sup, random guy I haven't seen since day one.
I'm always with you. Soon, the end will come.
I like it when someone wakes me up in the middle of the night just to say like some doomsday shit.
I remembered, so I thought I should tell you. The end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none.
That's not creepy at all, mysterious boy. When did you take us to... I didn't know. Now I'm gonna have like some guy say like, here's Johnny coming up now. Busting through my door. I just got in here, bro. Let me be in peace. Does remind me of JoJo's. It's gonna be a bizarre adventure today, guys.
It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met?
Yeah, you were really fucking weird.
I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
This kid's freaking weird. The boy disappeared. We can no longer blaze it. Morning. Thanks about yesterday. Akihiko Senpai's injured too, and I was really uneasy about working alone with Mitsuri Senpai. Leave it to me. Yeah, let's do our best together. But I wonder when Senpai's injury is going to heal. He said that wasn't a major injury. It's not really after school, but I guess maybe the day is done. Yukari begins talking to you in class.
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone.
Everyone?
I'll save the details for later. See you there.
Mitsuru left.
She's probably busy with things like student council, unlike us.
Are you calling us unproductive slackers?
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
It seems that Junpei was listening
Well,
to.
it's not that I don't like her. She's just...
Classes ended for today. There seems to be something important going on at the dorm. You decide to go back early. Bro, I'm never gonna be chilling in class, am I? Dormitory, 4th floor, command room. Mitsuru and Akihiko are already here.
Welcome back.
We were waiting for you. There's someone I want to introduce.
Huh?
Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy. What's up?
Oh my god, it's Junpei. What's up, bruh?
Junpei? Why are you here?
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
For
He
real?
found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that?
Not remembering anything? Didn't happen
Big
to me.
deal. It happens to everyone else. But man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join?
Huh? Yeah.
Junpei has joined Seas.
Well, enough with the introductions.
Ow, now.
I think
Oh,
we're about
yes.
ready.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention.
I'm gonna be distracted.
For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5. Therefore, starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
Sure, Junpei, we would go with that for Yukari's sake.
The Dark Hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train.
Train, you say?
You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Relax. I've got your backs.
Junpei, bro, I don't think it's gonna start off very well for you.
I'm not so sure about this.
Junpei is Edward. Hold the phone, wait. That's Vic? Also, sup, Zeph? Zeph Moon? Hold on, no wonder why. Wait.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
Oh my gosh.
I'll stay here.
Of course you're gonna stay here.
As you know, I can't summon a persona.
Something tells me you will. Gekuhan High School, front gate.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
I feel like there's like parts where you could hear Vic, but
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
Ed boy. I'm vibing with 3 so far. Haven't been in so much battles yet, but I mean, this is portable. I don't know if like the remake's a bit more. You go about doing things. Or if like the 3 remake is basically this too.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about?
There we go. That is Edward Elric.
What happened to our school?
There we go.
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it.
Oh, so you guys are not as well versed as I am, it seems. Cool.
Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the Dark Hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know. You don't have to remind me.
So this is Tartarus. You decide to enter this hour.
Whoa. It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
I'm trying to hear like the other voices to see if I can pick them up now.
First, we'll have you 3 get a feel for this place.
So the remake is basically all of what you've gone through so far, because the first bit you're covering is tutorial. It's not different in that regard. He is Broly, yes, that is true.
Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
No, definitely not.
You're in charge.
Hey. Broly isn't much of a talker, though. No, but everyone always knows about Kakarot.
Wait, why him? He doesn't look like a leader.
But he has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Well, I seen Yukari have some issues, going for it, and then Junpei I've never seen at all.
Yeah, of course I can.
I think so.
These are shadows we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
All right, let's head inside. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
That's the spirit.
You decide to go through the staircase. Entrance. Yeah. A strange door is sitting in the corner of the lobby.
What's the matter?
The velvet key in your hand is shining. The key fit into the door's keyhole, as if it was being sucked in.
I've been waiting for you.
Sup, Igor?
The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
About that door.
It leads here, although no one but you can see it. Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities. You are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed.
Okay, so I have multiple stands. Interesting.
And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind.
Okay.
My spare time will soon be scarce. But please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until then, farewell.
Bye, Igor.
Hey, are you all right?
Nah, I just talked to some random old man.
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie.
Nothing.
Don't tell me you just dozed off. You're like that coach who fell asleep during the championship game. Come on, man. You're supposed to be our leader.
Are you ready? Ready. Good luck. Go for the following. Oh wait, what block was this looking for? Inside Tartarus.
So, this is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa. Is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution.
Okay.
Practice makes perfect.
Right.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
Let's begin. Keep in mind, these are real battles you'll be engaging in. Now, see if you can eliminate all the shadows wandering around this floor. Snuff Soul. I didn't know he was. Oh, okay. She's the executive's daughter. Interesting. Nepotism. that's the chairman, actually. Never mind. But watch out. It detects a shadow in front of you. Move in and hit it before it attacks you. Press the action button to use your weapon. If you get in before it hits you, then you'll have the advantage at the start of the battle. Is this really inside our school? It'd be funny if where we are now is in front of our classroom. I need it.
Takeba has informed me about your power, but nevertheless, you have minimal combat experience. Would you like me to explain the basics of battle?
Sure.
The primary offensive options available to you in battle are attack and skill. Attack corresponds to the weapon you've equipped, while skill relates to your persona's abilities. Though skills consume either stamina or spiritual power, they tend to have a greater effect. Use whichever option best suits the situation. Keep attacking until you've defeated the enemy, but pay careful attention to your stamina. That's it for now. Did you get all that?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I want you to defeat the enemy before you. Try using both the skill and attack options.
This thing won't give up!
Couldn't finish it off.
Okay, so they do their own thing, I guess, with your persona.
What a stunning victory!
5 XP. There should be a staircase nearby. Do you see it? Staircase is the only way to proceed to the next floor. Can't allow you to go any higher today, but please remember about it next time. Okay. There's another shadow ahead of you. You'll be at a disadvantage if the enemy gets the first hit in, so try to surprise your opponent and strike first. If you're able to strike the enemy before you respond, then you will gain the initiative. On the other hand, the enemy hits you first, the opposite will occur. Got him. That's two.
Now's a good time for me to explain about attack properties, which are important to consider during battle. Do you want to know more?
Sure.
Nearly every type of attack is associated with a particular property. For example, swords can be used to do slash attacks, while bows are used to do pierce attacks. Skills, on the other hand, have different properties. Bufu, for instance, indicates an ice attack. Now, most enemies are vulnerable to certain types of attacks. In other words, they have weaknesses. A fire skill will deal greater damage to an enemy that's weak against fire. With my power, I can analyze an enemy to determine its weaknesses and strengths. That falls under tactics. Do you follow?
Yeah.
The enemies you're facing have a weakness that you can exploit. Why don't you give it a try?
I think I already found that out. Oh, so it wasn't supposed to be short for agility. I guess it's just called edgy.
Attack again!
Get him!
Yes! Excellent attack!
Last one!
I couldn't defeat it!
It just won't die.
Oh, okay, that's like the game. Give the game plan, I guess. go.
Who's the man?
I got some revival bead. Snuff soul. There seems to be a shadow just around the corner. Approach carefully to avoid being spotted. The map will prove to be useful as you explore, so use it often.
Were you able to exploit the enemy's weakness in the last battle? If you
Yeah.
didn't already notice, doing so will also grant you an additional attack. Would you like more details?
Sure.
An enemy will lose its balance if you exploit its weakness or land a critical hit. This will give you the opportunity to perform an additional action. In other words, you'll get to do one more thing. You can keep attacking the same enemy, or if you prefer, attack a different target. And if you succeed in knocking another enemy off balance, then you can act yet again.
Okay.
Which means you can remain on the offensive for as long as you can keep this up. This strategy is essential to securing victory. However, remember this. An enemy that's already lost its balance cannot be knocked off balance again. You can't knock down someone who's lying on the ground, right? It's the same idea.
Okay.
Now, to knock an enemy off balance, you need to know its weaknesses. So don't hesitate to ask me for an analysis. I'll be sure to share the results with the others as well. Got it?
Yep.
Then proceed with the battle. Use what you've learned to quickly dispose of the enemy. You exploited the enemy's weakness. You struck the enemy's weak points.
I like this. Okay.
You attacked the enemy's weak
Here's a
point.
chance. Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
Oh. Shuffle time? Mysterious cards have appeared in your mind. After battle, you will occasionally have the opportunity to select a card from the one shuffle before your eyes. If you pick a card with a persona on it, then you will receive that persona. There are other cards, each of which have a unique effect or reward. Keep an eye on the card you want and try to pick it. Press the action button when your desired card is directly in front. Alright. Oh! Alright. That's how it worked? Okay, fuck. Yukari's persona, Yo, has leveled up. Strength's increased by 1. Magic's increased by 1. N is increased by 1. Junpei's persona, Hermes, is leveled up. Strength's increased by 1. N's increased by 1. Endurance. Luck's increased by 1. Medicine. I think we knocked out all the shadows. Pretty good. If another party member is in bad shape, use healing items prior to engaging the enemy. If you don't have anything on hand, then ask Takeba to heal you. Eyes forward.
There is a
views.
better way to defeat all of your enemies in battle than to attack them individually. You can perform an all-out attack. Would you care to hear more about this?
I think I got that one taken care of. But I
When
would.
enemies are thrown off balance, they become vulnerable. An all-out attack will allow your entire team to attack simultaneously. Your enemies will be unable to defend against it. It's a very reliable method of attack.
As I've seen already.
Whether or not you want to perform an all-out attack is up to you. But remember, you cannot perform it when you're alone. So if you want to have it in your arsenal, make sure your team's comprised of at least 2 members. That's all you need to know about all-out attacks. Do you understand what I've just explained to you?
Yeah.
Then, that concludes the basics of battle. But there's one last thing I need to tell you. Shadows become stronger the further you advance. If you don't think you can win a battle, retreat at once. There may be times, however, when an escape will be impossible. This battle is one of those times. Good luck.
I think we got this though.
You struck the enemy's weak points.
Do it again.
The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going.
Who we got?
You attacked the enemy's weak points. Yes, the enemy
Here's
is
a
vulnerable.
chance. Let's get him. Get back here, you son of a...
Nice. Seems like I hit one of 2 personas. You drew a card of the persona Pixie. You've welcomed Pixie into your heart. Yukari's persona Yo has leveled up. Magic increased by 1. Endurance increased by 1. Lux increased by 1. Junpei's persona Hermes has leveled up. Strength increased by 1. Magic increased by 1. Endurance increased by 1. That's odd, there are usually more shadows on the prowl. Well, at least you gained some experience in battle. Let's go back to the dorm for today. There should be an access point somewhere on that floor. You can use it to return to the entrance. Since there aren't any enemies to worry about, why don't you go split up and search individually? Just tell the other party members what you'd like them to do. But if they get too far while split up, you won't be able to use skills or items on them. Be careful of that. Oh, cool. Junpei got some random stuff. Seems like he returned to the entrance.
Welcome back. So, how was it? I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power. But damn, I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry, though. You'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected.
She had little hope for us.
At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
In any event, by combining your powers with your teams, you were able to stand against the shadows. You feel a bond forming between yourselves. You felt the power of your heart intensify, as if in reaction to the bond between your friends. Rank up. Aw, yeah. The Sea's social link has reached level 2. Your power to create personas of the full arcana has grown. Just Just like Yukari and Junpei, you feel tired as well. You decide it would be best to return to your room and rest. Ah, there you are. Welcome to the development room. Well, I suppose it's time for me to explain what I really do here. It's my job to create new personas. But in order to do so, I must fuse your persona cards together. In other words, I shall merge them into a single persona. The number of personas you have buried within you is approximately 170. We've never seen a visitor with this many possibilities before. If you establish social links, you may be able to create even stronger personas too. This should prove very interesting. So as you accumulate cards, please bring them to me. If you wish to learn about fusing personas in more detail, then talk to me so I may give you more hints. Okay. Dang. Fusion accidents. Okay, the whole fusion thing does have me interested, but I'll have to pass for now. You guys did a great job, but you won't have to shoulder the burden forever. If only I hadn't gotten injured. Très bien. It'll be the next day when you stop exploring and return to the dorm. Yeah. Hey, you're Hep Tuck, right? Yeah, why? Man, I knew it. I heard from Junpei that you're pretty close with Yukari-san. What's up with that? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm looking for someone with a bit more experience anyways. Oh. That ain't me. By the way, I'm Kenji Tomichika. There's a morning assembly, so we better hurry. I think I'll probably get through this school day and maybe wrap it up.
That concludes the main portion of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the Student Council. Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
3D's nuts?
Thank you.
So, she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
You can say that again. There's like some kind of aura around her. Besides, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives to accommodate this lofty goal. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. To imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you.
I feel like after Junpei, I think like Mitsuru is probably the next one that like has a voice actress that's I've heard before.
That is the key. I'm certain that many of you have your own visions of the future. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, ideas, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Dang, that was freaking amazing. So, do you have any idea what you just said?
Sort of.
Sure didn't sound like something a high schooler would say. If it was anyone else, we'd be laughing our asses off.
Alright, today we'll be going over Meiji era literature. Open your textbooks to page 12. You know what? I'm tired of these textbooks. I just went over this novel in the last class. I got a great poem we can cover instead. Close your textbooks, everyone, and listen. Isolated cloud, suspended over the tall, snowy mountain peak. You feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes. Stay awake. Alright, Kenji, you better not be sleeping back there. You should be ashamed of yourself taking a nap while I pour my heart into reading this poem. For that, you get another essay assignment along with your regular assignment tonight. Expect to slice a cake when you turn it in, too. And don't cheap out with the store-bought stuff like last time. You stayed up and listened to the lecture. Academics increased. Classes ended for today. As of today, you'll be able to use your time after school as you wish. If you have established social links, you may wish to spend time with those individuals. Also, there are many places you can go to in the area to raise your charm, courage, and academics. Be sure to look around town as well as in the school.